So we're gonna make this chocolate cake with ice cream in the middle of it. Yesterday I made these chocolate cakes. I took the same recipe that I had for the German chocolate cake and I just split it in 2 pans instead of 3 because I wanted these a little bit thicker. I don't know if it made them thicker or if I'm just going to have to cut that off because there's a larger divot here in the middle than before, so I don't know if it was any good or not to do it that way. Then I took the 3rd cake pan, I lined it with parchment paper all on the bottom and on the sides to put this cookies and cream ice cream in the middle of it. And I was hoping that it would just pop right out, but it's looking to be a little bit more stubborn than I hoped, and it doesn't want to come out. So I literally just took it out of the freezer. Maybe I ought to like heat the sides or something so that it will loosen on the outside of it. That way I can peel it out. But we'll see. I just loosened it along the edge with this butter knife right here. Apparently there were some parts right here where it was frozen to the side, and then tipped it upside down and it slid right here onto the plate. So now it's a matter of getting those cakes and then forming it up. After some advice from the production crew, I'm going to go ahead and try and level the cake off a little bit. Okay. Because the cake pans have a slight tilt to them, the top side of this ice cream sticks out a little bit more than the bottom side. So I'm just trying to smooth it over and get it in line with the cakes. Okay, I think I'm going to wrap that in a circle of parchment paper now. It wrapped up with parchment paper around the bottom, and I put some shrink wrap over the top. Back into the freezer it goes for a few hours. Entire pint heavy whipping cream, a cup of confectioner sugar, sifted, a teaspoon of vanilla. I have this clear Mexican vanilla that I have no idea where we got it, but it smells delicious. I wanted it clear because I wanted it to stay as wet as possible. And then I need to very a lot more whipped than normally make. I wanted it extra whipped. Tastes delicious. We'll try it. Yeah, I got these 2 disposable piping bags, just to try out piping on the frosting. See if it helps. Oh, the professionals told me to take the bag, stick it inside of a cup. It makes it easier to fill the bag. So that's what I'm gonna do. That's probably enough now. I've literally never used a bag before, so I have no idea what I'm doing. I probably should have taken more out the outside, because I'm not sure I'm going to be able to close it. I need to cut that. I need to cut the end, so I'm going to do that with some scissors, I guess. Okay. Another good piece of advice. I can always cut more off to make a bigger hole. I can't cut it back on to make a smaller guess that's kind of round. How are you supposed to seal the end of the bag? Just sit and tuck it where? Okay. It's delicious, by the way. Okay. Okay, the cake is frozen. Just unwrapping it now. Gotta work kind of quick because I don't want the ice cream in the middle to thaw. I think I'm gonna try just take a little bit off the top here because it is a rather big. She's gonna taste it. I ain't gonna taste any of it. Still tastes good. That's really good. Okay. Okay. Gotta somehow be able to. Try to start at the outside and work my way in. Actually, I probably need to refill this thing now. Use this bad boy. All right. Okay, I practiced right here, but I'm not very good at it. So let's see. Well, here's that. Now, something that I would do different is I would not do it on a plate because I can't scrape off this stuff down here with the scraper. And but the cake stand doesn't fit in the freezer, so it's obnoxious. And then there's ways to make this smoother that I didn't do. And I don't know how to cover this now for going in the freezer. It's just gonna have to go in the freezer just like this. We'll see how it tastes tomorrow. Now I'm gonna stick it in the freezer overnight. Hopefully it does. So it melted right here and everything fell off, and I just used canned whipped cream to like try and fill it in and fix it. But from this side it looks great.
It looks great.
It's an ice cream, but it's cookies and cream ice cream, so it's gonna have to chop all that for you.
When I put my hand deep in
As if they put anything.
Hold on, I'm freaking splitting it.
Oh man,
Ooh, look at that.
Here, I'll take
It looks great. Well, it looks fantastic. Freaking solid.
Okay, here it is cut open. Got the cake layer, ice cream, cake, whipped cream. Some things I'd change. This whipped cream, I'm gonna taste it again now. That vanilla that I used in it, that Mexican vanilla was it's a little strong. I probably would cut it in half and not use so much vanilla. The cake would probably taste better if it was warmed up a little bit. Oh, it tastes delicious. It's not bad. It's good cake. The ice cream, of course, is good. Ice cream is ice cream. Together, they taste delicious. Of course, cookies are always good. So the only thing I would change is I would take the vanilla and either use a higher quality vanilla. The only reason I used the one I did is because it was clear. I didn't want it to color this, but I'd probably use brown vanilla. I'd probably use a higher quality vanilla. And maybe even less of it because it's really strong. But other than that, this thing's delicious.